there's something that I wanted to share because I feel like it's something that we all do so easily. But I noticed that, hold on, the reason why I'm not stressed is because I don't do this. And when I do this, oh, I feel like pulling out my hair and quitting. Yeah, all rounds. Yes. Don't pull out the magnifying glass when dealing with situations. I know some of us like to overthink and break things down to a T. But in that overthinking and breaking down, all that is in your own head, in your own perspective, with your own blinders that you don't even know exist. You just feel like, oh, these are the facts that you're presenting to yourself based on what this person said. But words alone can confuse because it doesn't go down to the heart. It doesn't, somebody can say, I don't like that color. I don't like that color could be, I don't like that color on you. I don't like that color because of the background. I don't like that color because of the time of day. It can go to a billion things. So don't hold up a magnifying glass to things because you're bound to see some shit. Holding up a magnifying glass to things, walking around with life, dealing with situations, people, environments with a magnifying glass, you're going to see some shit. So the idea is put the magnifying glass down, take your time, take a step back and enjoy the whole scenery. When you think about a tiny argument, yeah, you can play that argument over again and again and again until you're tired and until people around you are tired of hearing that. You can play that over again and again and again and you can unrepeat. And how do you feel? How are you feeling? Or you can decide to just take a step back and look at all the billion other things that there are to focus on in life. So if you were just focusing on that one argument do you know how the depth of this world is? When you just look up at the sky alone, when you just think about the world at large and everything that is going on, both spiritually, physically, the timeline, there's just one thing that you can even think about and go into a whole different world of understanding, of depth, of knowledge. And then this one argument, or this one misunderstanding, just this one thing that's happened. You want to dwell on? Okay, you're going to say, oh, it's not just one thing, Nicole, though. This person is continually trying to get at me. If it's that bad, I'm telling you, for me personally, there's nothing. You can't pay me to take my piece. There's a limit that I will take, and then I'll say, okay, bye. See you later. I don't care. I'm not money orientated. I'm not money focused. You know, most people say, oh, I wanna have this amount of money. I want to be this. I want to be that. But at what cost? I'm that person that if it comes with the cost of my peace, my pride, my respect, if I feel like, oh no, I can see this is a targeted attack. Oh no, I can see that I'm not really gaining much here anymore. Oh, yeah, I'm out. I'm out as a blink of a light. Like, that's not an issue to me. Yeah, and I guess that's the reason why I'm very different. I'm not the masses. I'm not the masses. And that definitely comes with a price to pay. What's your price? So, but before I derail any further, stop walking around with a magnifying glass. There's so much more in life to dwell on, to think on. Yes? And then try as much as possible to address everything with a clean slate. It's not being a fool, but a clean slate in the sense of within you, you're not being, okay, just one more and I'm being tipped over to the edge. there is history, there is background, yes, but try and understand where that person is each time you're interacting. Yeah? Don't come in with, yesterday you did this and that and that and that, and I can see this as a pattern. Yes, that may be. I'm not saying do not ignore it. It sounds like contradictory advice, but if you hear me, you hear me. If it passes over you, sorry. Can't catch them all. So be neutral in the way you address that situation. But of course, you know, the things that are the facts are the facts. And you have to make your decision accordingly. Just be calm with it. Just be non-emotional. What is the point in letting your emotions go wild? What's the point in letting your energy be irritated and annoyed? Do you know when you feel happy and joyful, and then something just comes along and tries to take your peace, and you let it? Who's losing? Oh no, I'm not gonna let that pass. I'm gonna what? You're gonna what? Let your peace go because you feel like you need to stand up for your rights in that form? Stand up for your rights can be protecting your peace. There's some things that you need to say your piece, but you don't need to lose your peace in saying your piece. So that's the thing of knowing how to talk, realizing how to, express yourself while being detached. Because when you realize that, shit, this is a tiny part of my life, but it can be as big a part of my life as I allow it to be. If I decide to hold that magnifying glass up and not see, God damn, it's not just London in the UK. It's not just London in the world. It's not just London in the universe. It's not just London in this galaxy. It's not just, do you know what I mean? Come on. That's my little thing to you right now. Anything that you're going through, most definitely, it can be overwhelming depending on the situation, of course. But how much of it are you going to allow to take over you? So try and control how much energy you're giving to a negative situation. It's going to just birth more negativity. Yeah? Peace out. Hope you have had